What's up, Spill It Girl TV, Miss Regina? What's up, CDP? Girl, it's my Monday. What's up, Tampa Red? What's up to the Girl TV? Yo, okay. So Binary and YouTube camera, they're both on. And it's a snooze fest. I like the two. I really do. I like YouTube camera and I like Binary, but uh, they gotta speed it up or something. And is it me or does Binary look like a Korean sumo wrestler? Because he look Korean. Binary, is you Korean? Because you look like a Korean midget sumo wrestler in that picture. What's up, Max Boogie? I'm just saying. Because he had that picture on, and I'm like, is he Korean? Is he Korean? When I see him, I see Korean barbecue. He don't look like Tiger Woods. He looked like a friend of mine, and he was about 250 pounds and looked like a sumo wrestler as well. You know, with around the eyes, look very Korean. Yes, Max Boogie. I thought that because he don't really have slanted eyes like the Japanese. He don't look. He really look Korean. He looked very Korean over there, and he looked like a little sumo wrestler. But he's very nerdy, and by nerdy is his name for me because he's very nerdy. And YouTube camera, she's a God bless her heart. God bless her heart. But girl, you need to speed up because people I be like, oh my God, if you get to it, you're gonna get to it. I want to give a shout out to Creole Butterfly. She did a toast challenge. Girl, she did a toast challenge. I was like, is it like y'all was sitting at a table and people was doing toast? Or did you have it like in the toaster oven that popped up and y'all was putting like avocado spread on it? But she said that people was making some serious toast. So I'm gonna have to go over there and check that out. That thing was funny to me because she and Catherine Pye gonna try to come over here and act like people be making loaded toast every day. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make this loaded toast before I get ready to go to work. I mean, really though. So anyway, shout out to Creole Butterfly over there because I had to mention that. Okay, I'm getting ready to get messy very early. I ain't even on Interstate 5 going to Interstate yet, but I'm already getting ready to get messy on my farm to market road. Okay, I am. Hold on for a minute. Pastor, I was driving when I was okay. It's like, girl, I mean, is it Toastmasters? Is it speech? I mean, they had to explain that one because I ain't never heard that. That challenge was very unique. It was very unique. And then I will have sleep too. Honey, Catherine, I don't know about Texas, but in Philadelphia, okay. Anyway, I got on my one of my favorite shirts. Yes, it's look, and let me say this, it's clean. So anyway, yeah, but let me get messy very early. Is Bertha May in the hospital? Nah, Bertha May, girl, you know I love you down, right? Because I like your folksy ways. But Auntie, is you in the hospital? Because I keep on hearing that beeping. And I know Bertha May is not out here slanging and banging, and that heart monitor is on. I said, even as a heart monitor, she keep on pressing the microwave to get that sound. But I said, I know Bertha May is not out here slanging and banging and showing pictures, and she about to FaceTime Jesus. I'm like, what is going on? What is these people doing in the hospital? Baby, she is taking a baby. What's going on in Houston? But y'all figure and feel like y'all gotta come and fight and be on a ventilator at the same time. Is that a Houston thing? Because Brian did the same thing. Now, Pastor May, is you taking a page out of Brian? Now, Brian will come up and show us his agony and pain. But Bertha May, is you really in the hospital, knees, auntie? Because, girl, you need to be resting up. You sound very weak, Bertha May. Girl, you sound very weak. I was a little uncomfortable. Bertha May at the hospital with her man getting freaky. All right, whatever. But she sounds very weak. She said, hey, y'all, this Bertha May. I just came to tell y'all that I'm still kicking. I'm like, niece. I'm like, auntie, you need to get off the thing. You need to get off that thing, auntie, and you need to rest. First of all, go to sleep. Take your medicine. Get strong and come back. Girl, y'all be in the hospital fighting. Okay? Y'all be in the hospital. I mean, I'm like, Bertha May, you better drink that in sugar and get strong. What is wrong with y'all? Anyway, I had to say that. Because I kept on hearing the beep. And I'm like, is she pressing? Because you know the first thing I was like, is she pressing that microwave? I'm like, is she pressing the microwave oven, getting that beep sound? But Bertha May, if you in the real, Bertha May, get off that thing and get some rest, please. Please, because you sound very weak, and I was very uncomfortable. And it sounded like, you was about to FaceTime Jesus one night you came on. I'm like, girl, get better. Get some scrum. Get some scrum. And then come on back. Bertha May had me worried. Oh, my God. I'm like, girl, you all up in the general? I said, you need to be trying to get yourself together. And, and Bertha May, between that monitor beeping and you sounding weak, I was like, you know what I'm saying, Bertha May, you need to come up off that. So anyway, now my next thing is dragons. Dragons. Now dragons ain't trying to be funny because I love your big and ass down too. But dragons, if you gonna tell somebody you work someplace, make sure the place exists. So dragons is telling people that she works at the Waffle House in Miami. Girl, they say there ain't no Waffle Houses in Miami. Dragons, if you working at Royal Castle on 79th Street and you just got it mixed up, because, girl, they said it's no Waffle House down up in Miami. Now, if you was in Orlando, you know what I'm saying, Daytona Beach, Coco Rockledge, it would have been a Waffle House down there. But they say the yellow and black is not down in Miami, and they said Dragons, you is lying. Dragons, they said you is lying, girl. Girl, we don't even have a Waffle House in San Antonio. Now, I think they have one in Austin, but we don't even have one in San Antonio. So, Dragons, they said you're lying, girl. They said you is lying. Okay? They said it's no Waffle House in Miami. So, is it a Huddle House? Girl, what is it, girl? What is it, Dragons? Okay, girl, I know they have them all in North Carolina. Baby, they are all up down 95, but I think they stopped in Fort Pierce. But I'm about to call it Lady Waffles. But Dragon said she worked at the one in Miami. Girl, I thought it was one in Miami Gardens. Girl, it may be. They say Dragons is out there lying. Dragons, could you please take a picture of the Waffle? No, don't do that, Dragons, because then they'll dox you. Let me tell you something, Dragons. If you do work at a Waffle House, and if it is one in Miami, girl, they gonna find it because it ain't too many Waffle Houses down in Miami. So I'm just gonna say that. Anyway, let me move right along now. So I was watching Brian this morning. I was watching Brian this morning. Brian, why you had to do Queen Tulsa like that? So I ain't never seen that clip with Queen Tulsa. I am gonna say this. I do think they whipped her ass because she was trans. I really do. But Queen Tulsa was at fault because she was on private property and she was setting up that camera and she had that rainbow mask on and she could not answer that reporter's question. And girl, the crying got me. Ooh, the crying game got me. I'm like, oh, is Tulsa putting on her acting skills? Baby, it was like she was on my panel acting. So, girl, Tulsa went to the woods. What is the Woodstocky? Girl, the woods here, whatever. It's one of them. Now, it ain't a bad hotel, but it ain't it's like an extended stay, but a little cleaner. But a little cleaner. So Tulsa was over there, and baby, them black folk was not playing, okay? Them black folk look like they from the sticks, and they was not playing, all right? So Tulsa would not leave. But I'm going to say this. Now, I'm going to say this, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, I don't know, Jay. Tulsa should have left when the people told her to leave because it was private property. But they should have waited till the police got there before they got off the property. Let the police do that. Because I believe Tulsa got whipped up. Because that black man who was in that shirt looked like he could fight. And it looked like Tulsa got whipped there over there down at the Woodstock Inn or whatever that Woodsmith is. Okay, Woodstock by Ransom, whatever it was. But baby, hey, it was some slow swinging and flower bringing when that camera was all up and down, up and down, up and down. And so, and Tulsa girl, you should have had your blonde hair on. Because it does soften you and makes you look like a woman. But baby, you was giving very much too long food. Okay, thanks for everything, Julie Newmar. Up in that Woodstock here. And then that rainbow mask. And the police said she was trespassing. She was trespassing. You should have left them people's property. But now I am going to say that man should have put his hands on you. They should have waited for the police to come. I am going to say that. I do think that Tulsa got her ass whipped because she was trans, but they couldn't just blame it on trans because they could say, well, she wouldn't leave the property. She wouldn't leave the property. And that man looked like he would fight anybody. It don't matter. I mean, if it was a gorilla, if it was a bear, if it was a badger, that man would fight it because he looked like he didn't have no sense. Anyhow, he looked like he do light maintenance work, okay? And they hired him because somebody knew his mama. And they know he crazy, but he real good with his hands and fixing stuff. That's how that man was looking. So Tulsa, girl, you got the wrong one, baby, because he looked like he was ready to fight. And so, but I saw it. Baby, I saw it. And I'm like, Lord Jesus, not at the Woodstock here. Brian was definitely wrong for that. He was definitely wrong for that. But baby, I was there for it. But Tulsa, girl, keep your blonde wig. It's something about you and that blonde wig that makes you passable. But that Toni Braxton look was not doing it for you, these. Leave that to Toni Braxton, because you was looking like Toni. And no Braxton, okay? Don't do it. Just leave that up. Don't do that, Toni Braxton. More like Toni than Braxton. Call him blonde wig. That hair, that baby hair down here, and all the Woodstock here. John said the Woodstock here. But anyway, let me move right along. So anyway, Brian, people gonna talk about you until you go. Nobody don't give a damn what you think is what yes thing. Girl, you said you was going to the education. You announced you was going to the education, and there's an expectation you go to education. And if you don't go to the education, then okay, that's fine. Again, people gonna say what they want to say, and you can't stop people from saying they want to say. It's just that simple. But y'all tender-hearted, emotional hold your own head, be all angry, man. But I tell you what, the Bible say be angry, but sin not. And my thing is this: you can be angry, you can say whatever you want out your mouth, don't sin. That's all I can say. You just stay right on in Houston, on that side of Interstate 10, and we'll be fine. That's all I got to say. People can talk their yang all they want to, but don't sin. Don't sin. That's all I got to say. Don't sin. All right, y'all, I'm down to 197 pounds. I'm feeling really good. The skin is coming along. It's coming along. It was a little sore yesterday, but it's coming along. Baby, this is not Temu. This is not Temu. This is Zara. So don't try to read hoes. Now my pins are Temu. Those little Trojan, but this ain't Temu hoes. Don't get it today. Don't get it today. Watch yourself. Watch yourself, niece. Okay, you be sassy with sassy, but you keep that shit down with me. It ain't nothing Temu over here. Your mama is Temu. Ho, don't play today. This ain't the day. This not the day. This not the day that you play with Jay. That you play with Jay. This is not the day that you play with Jay. Okay, this ain't the day. This ain't the day, ho. So govern yourselves accordingly. Govern yourselves accordingly. Okay, I just had to let you know that. I don't know if this weight loss is making me mean and shit, but don't come in here playing today. How? Why you even had to say that? You should have asked, where did you get your shirt? And I would have told you, hold on, play with me. Hold on, play with me. Don't play with me today. You asked, Jay, where you get your shirt? But the fact that you said it was Temu, I catch your shade. Hold on, play. I'm a senior. I'm a senior girl. Okay, I'm a senior guy. Don't play. I catch your shade, Nick. I catch your shade. Govern yourselves accordingly. Govern yourselves accordingly. They killed me, Brian and Castro. Oh, Lord, I'm not going to even mention Castro. I'm just reading this because John Castro will go back to his thing and do a whole soliloquy on how please. Well, it ain't City Trends either. Girl, I didn't even know City Trends was a store. I thought it was a finance division of Citibank. Bitch, don't play. Go sit down somewhere. It seems like you know all the places. So anyway, I got this from Zara, Z-A-R-A. Zara, Z-A-R-A. All right. So now you know. Govern yourself accordingly, ho. Okay, we need a collab between Binary and YouTube camera over there putting people to sleep. And Binary over there looking like a Korean sumo wrestler over there. I'm like, he looked every bit of 5'4". Okay, I don't know. He looked like Emmanuel Lewis Asian style. Like Webster. Okay, he gives me Asian Korean like Webster. But anyway, and I love some YouTube camera. But then she got that beautiful, all of that. And then she was like, hello. Okay, hello. And I'm like, girl, could you hurry up? So anyway, I said, let me come and get a children's song. Let me get a children's song. Because, baby, between Binary and YouTube camera, both of them nerdy. That's the thing. Both of them nerdy. And it's giving very, very, I like science and math. Okay? So anyway, I had to get it from over there. Okay. Anyway, I don't really have a problem with what's her name? This Sassy Esther, whatever. But girl, don't play me like that. Don't play me like that today. And I'm feeling some kind of way too. Not bad, but in a good way. God, you know I had to come off that like that. You know I had to come. That's the pure Aries in me. You know I had to come off like that, but I love you, Nee. Because that's what we do. Aries, we will tell you all, and then we'll forget what we was fighting about. See, that's how we do. That's why I'm telling y'all, what these people do, that shit don't bother me. I'm an Aries to heart. Baby, I react real quick and I'll strike it. And then at the end of the day, I drink a few sips of coffee and I'm like, well, ho, what you saying? So, that's how I work. That's how I operate. So anyway, you all, um, yeah, so I am getting ready for my homecoming. Now I pray that this shutdown will hurry up because baby, I don't want TSA to be delayed. And y'all know it's dangerous to fly now with these air traffic controllers not getting paid. So I'm just praying that everything. God dang it, why did we have to have a shutdown in October? Couldn't you wait to November? No, you couldn't wait to November because people trying to get home for Thanksgiving. Anyway, it's gonna be a mess. Sassy, you know I love you. You know I love you. Mwah, mwah. You know I love you, babe. You know I love you. So anyway, I'm gonna get my facial before I go to home, and then my boy is going. Now I'm not gonna have no little Chi Chi LaRue brows. I'm not gonna have no Tulsa brows, honey, because Tulsa brows are like. I'm like, okay, Tulsa. It was giving very warming up here, very warming up here. But like I said, I think Tulsa put some good links in with that man because Tulsa got some big old. She got some scrappy arms. Now I'm telling you, Tulsa is scrappy, and I believe she got a six pack. I believe Tulsa got a six pack. So I believe Tulsa can fight. But I believe that that man was just corn fed and he gave Tulsa a Tulsa. So it was really interesting. But so my boy's gonna do my brows. He's gonna shape them up, and then he's gonna do my beard, and then it's gonna go black. It's gonna go black because I'm not trying to be a sexy daddy. But it's gonna go black, and then we're gonna do what we got to do for homecoming. Because baby, I gotta get ready, cause here I come. Get ready, cause here I come. So that's what I'm gonna do. So yes, Lord. So I see Castro is fighting with Esther, Myra rather. All right, let me see what's going on. Itsy bitsy shape, move around. You must be very slow. Child. We good. Itsy bitsy. Itsy bitsy. Everybody's playing their role in that. So they say Teresa's boyfriend is still here. Um, Congratulations. But they say that what's her name? Krista is really acting up. They say Krista is really acting up over there on Lemon's channel. So I heard she's doing her thing. And let me say this: why y'all giving Lemon advice? Let me tell you something. If I give somebody suggestions, it's because I'm giving it. But Lemon gonna do what he's gonna do. Lemon know right from wrong. Lemon ain't dumb. And I believe Lemon and Happy Life cousins because I think they got that same spirit. I think they got that dense spirit, but they really ain't dumb. They know what they doing. I heard Happy Life is reaching chaos over here. So they know what they doing. They really ain't slow. They just play that role. All right, let me see what people saying here. That's right, baby. You will see this shirt because again, like these people hoes, I ain't trying to be switching out clothes and get new clothes for y'all hoes. Y'all ain't my man, and it's clean. That's the biggest thing. So you will see this, and I don't have a problem with wearing something and you see it again, ho. I don't care about that. Long as I gotta wash and dry. Y'all hoes think y'all so opulent. And y'all hoes barely surviving over here. And if y'all have two good pairs of drawers, y'all doing good. So hoes dismiss me with that. I'm telling miss me with that. And I will probably wear it again. Because I like it. And if I like it, I'll wear it. Anyway, so William McCrae's blonde wig kissed my behind twice. These hoes up like they so opulent. Child barely making minimum wage. Hoes that ass somewhere. Show your face, ho. Show what you got. Until you can do that, you don't have shit to say to me. Moving right along. Oh, baby, I'm feeling that kind of way today. All right, let me see what y'all saying. All righty, let me see what y'all saying, because these people got me messed up today. I don't know who they think they playing with today. Oh my God, they acted like Lolo last night. Lolo is my child. Lolo is gonna be the sacrificial lamb in Vegas. She keep on playing, and she know her back ain't good to be up there running after these young people. But anyway, you can't tell Lolo that. Child, what Lolo did? What Lolo did? What Lolo did? I'm here for the trolls today. Baby, I'm here for them today. Girl, leave William McCray out of this. I wish he would cut the laces off that lace front Ron wig though. Cause I'm tired of seeing that lace sitting there hanging up. It just look like a piece of doo-doo. I'm like, could you please do better? I mean, if you all that couture and all of that, could you please cut that lace? Oh my God, let me move on because I saw him and almost threw up in my mouth. I'm like, stop, stop. Let me see what y'all said. Oh, you ain't giving no compliment. Go sit your ass down. Anyway, let me move right along. Honey, these toes got me messed up today. All right. They also said that Dovey's friend James has been gracing panels. Okay, look, y'all dealing with people I don't even deal with. Look, William McCray in that lace front wig, I can't do it. It do look like a piece of doo-doo up there. I'm like, it look just dry. Lolo did nothing. People need content. So what is going on with Lolo? Why are people coming for Lolo today? Why are they coming for Lolo today? But wait, William Carruthers' child, how you gonna stop playing? He couldn't even get what's her name? He couldn't even get that lady. What's that lady's name? He couldn't even get that lady no money to get on over here. Child, McCruthers better keep that little Social Security check. He better keep that little Social Security check. T.S. Madison was trying to get away from him. I saw that. Well, Lolo is getting in where she fit in. Lolo getting in where she fit in. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Lolo is Lolo. Castro said you ain't giving no compliment. Castro said you ain't giving no compliment. Don't be trying to lie. People think folk crazy over here. Who is Eva? Who is Eva? I don't even know these people. Thank you, Catherine Powell. Hey, Catherine Powell, what's going on? William is trying to relive his glory days. When William first came on, he was doing really well, but William is looking he's looking crazy with these ladies wigs on. I don't know if it's all his hair gone. I don't know. But nobody don't want William now is a joke. Where he used to be feared because of the information he could wield, now people see him as a joke, a caricature. And I'm not gonna lie, Andrew Caldwell probably get more respect than William. I'm just, and I think people use him. But I'm gonna tell you what though, I really like seeing that man who be eating the food when William be at the drive-thru and talking, and his eyes get big. That jank is funny. Now that's funny. But yeah, William is not what he used to be. None of us are, but it's a difference between being a caricature and being a character. And I think that people use him. Oh shoot, dang it! I got some coffee on my daggone shirt. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, thank God for napkins. Brian, you know what this is, Brian? You know what that is? Anyway, let me stop. That was not nice. That was not nice. Oh, hoes with hearts. Okay. Okay, I didn't know that. Mm. Okay, she got dragged. Oh my God. Okay, I didn't know that. Y'all, Catherine is really not mad at me. Y'all know I had to make a whole big thing of that with that toast challenge. Baby, that toast challenge had me. And first of all, I was sleeping, so you know I'm gonna be goofy when I'm sleeping. And baby, that thing had me tickled in my spirit. It had me tickled in my spirit. So anyway, I want to give a shout out to Binary though, because at least he's trying to be consistent. And now Binary, um, you don't have to defend me. I understand what you were saying, Binary, but when you in this B sector, people say any and everything, and there's always a spirit of pile up. And the folk who really don't like you, they don't like them other people either, but they'll pile up because they really don't like you. And we know what that gives. So by nerdy, that thank you, I appreciate that. But you don't really have to do that. You know what I'm saying? You really don't have to do that, but I appreciate it. And by there, you in this Old Testament thing, what seminary did you go to? Oh, you went to Grand Canyon. Okay. You went to that evangelical Christian nationalist university. Okay, I get it. But we need to talk about that Old Testament and New Testament because everything in that Old Testament is not meant for us directly, but it's for us to learn because we are not Jewish people. And some of that stuff is not meant for us. This is why you got them churches having church on the seventh day, blowing the shofar and celebrating all the feasts and stuff. And I'm like, girl, what you doing on Saturday? And again, I'm gonna leave that alone. But see, people be getting mixed up, and you gotta know the difference. You know, and I know you was a mega pastor and stuff, but you know, I don't know if they teach at that Grand Canyon University. Is the university actually at the Grand Canyon? I'm just kidding. I just kidding. I know is it in Phoenix? Anyway, moving right along. Oh Lord, Catherine, be careful, girl, because you live in Philadelphia. Somebody might be outside your window, girl. Let me tell you something now. William McCray with them old ladies at the Kojic, and he was on that phone talking about where are you at? Come on. Baby, he be talking to women like crazy. But anyway, you gotta love him. Well, no, I get the 7 Day Adventist, but no, there are some real strict Pentecostal people who do the 7 day. I understand the 7 Day Adventist. You know, let me tell you about them 7 Day Adventists though. They sure can sing. Ooh, they can sing. Ooh, they can sing. Them in the Church of Christ. I went to the Church of Christ. They're like boom, 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 and they were singing all acapella. Okay, acapulco. But anyway, them 7 Day Adventists. Let me tell you, if I had to get a choir, I'm gonna go to the 7 Day Adventist church, and I'm gonna go to the Church of Christ. because the Church of Christ people don't need no music to hear parts because they don't have no instrumentation. I'm gonna go to Church of Christ because them people be singing. Okay, they have their own bass, the beatbox, and they be going about their business. Now I know this is really funny, but I actually did a workshop for the Church of Christ, and I taught them some popular songs without the instrument, and it was very, very good. I mean, when you don't have instrumentation and you can hear parts like that, there's some strong singers at that Church of Christ. Okay? So I'm just saying. William McCray, I don't do no ride sharing, Austin. You're funny. But you go right ahead and do what you need to do. Maybe these trolls are something else. But baby, if I do ride share, it's taking care of me. The mortgage is paid. Y'all let the trolls stay in. You know, because again, that's a sign of we really like you, but you know, we want to bug you, but we really like you. And I get it. I get it. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Let me say this. If I was doing Uber again, if I was doing Lyft, or if I was doing Airbnb, a job is a job. And I tell you what, it's more consistent than what a lot of people are doing. I think I would make more money Airbnb and Uber than a lot of people doing on a 9 to 5, to be honest. So anyway, it is what it is. Girl, okay. And you know what? And I was talking about binary because the girls were talking about I was big and scamming. No. I would tell people if I'm going somewhere, if you want to donate, you can. That's the farthest I've come, right? I've never asked anybody for no bologna sandwiches and begging for money. And I ain't never did that. Now, I've dropped my cash app down and all of that stuff, but people gave money in the golden era of the B sector before all of these real scammers came in. I mean, it was beautiful. And so, but look at these girls now. They done lost their phone. They need an electric bike. I mean, it's deep. Sponsorships. All of this foolishness. So again, I look at it and laugh because these girls are doing the most. And let me tell you something that's really funny. I never forget people would laugh because I was doing Uber and they wound up doing DoorDash. And see, it ain't funny when you got to do it. See, this is why I always tell people it's not important to you until it happens to you. And this is why I laugh at people because now they're doing DoorDash and they're doing all of these things to make extra cash. Yeah, you see, it's not funny when it happens to you. That's why I always tell people, wait on it, wait on it. I don't have to defend myself because, again, it's not important to you until it happens to you. And this is what's going on. A lot of this stuff now is coming back to these people, the ones who had all of this stuff to say. Now we're seeing who really big. Now we're really seeing who really asked about. I ain't never asked nobody for $1 a piece. I ain't never done no crap like that. Now, when I came on, it pissed people off because they thought they hurt me by only switching me to another contract. And they thought they was hurt me. So I came up there and cried like I was, hurt. And the folk gave me $3,000 and the folk got mad. Now, you were happy that you thought you got me out of a job. But then when I made the $3,000, you're mad. Because you're mad at the people supporting. See, that's the kind of hoes we're dealing with. They're not happy any type of way. So they want you to be miserable. But when the people bless you, then they get mad. And these people, let me tell you something. Something is seriously wrong with you when you want destruction for anybody. And I think that something is wrong. I know me and Brian ain't getting along right now, but I don't want that man to be homeless I don't wish any destruction on anybody. When you have to do that, something is seriously wrong with you. And that means that somewhere inside of you, you have a void somewhere. And just think it's terrible. That's all I'm gonna say about that. That's all I'm gonna say about that, baby. You can't shame me for working. No, you can't. You can't shame me for working. Absolutely not. Baby, I don't even pay Tracy no attention. If Tracy was focused on what she's doing, I mean, the person she should be dragging is Lemon. Because, baby, Lemon has made you look like a whole fool in this short period of time. And that's sad. The only thing you did smart was taking that money and ain't giving it back. But again, I don't mess with Tracy. I'm so glad she moved. Praise the Lord. Moving right along. See how I do that, girl. I know. And people be begging and stuff, girl. Yeah, yeah. He's always wishing death on people. And the sad part about it, he in the hospital every year. It ain't been a year that we have gone through here that Brian ain't been in the hospital. Child, by moving right along. Let me see what y'all got to say here. Yeah, I don't have to be hateful. I really don't. I really don't. Uh, let me tell y'all about some people here. Let me say this. I get behind the scenes, and I'm to the point now where your right hand should know what your left hand is doing. And I've given to people, but I don't have to come out and say it. That's all I'm gonna say. Girl, see, I mean, but you see how these people are fighting on every level. They're fighting people within the sector. They're fighting people out of the sector. They're fighting themselves. And again, y'all, like I said, I'm not here. I'm not out here begging for a dollar from everybody. That's crazy. That sounds like some mega church stuff. Anyway, but I'm gonna do me, and I'm enjoying my life. You know what, Castro? Let me say this. That almost sounds like a Rico situation. And I'm as well. This millennial and Gen Z and this alpha generation, they something else. They are something else. Okay. All right. I'm just checking this skin out. So again, before homecoming, I'm gonna get the brow done. And then I'm gonna get the beard shaped, and I have a facial that I'm gonna do before I go to this homecoming. I am down to 197. Praise the Lord. So we're going down steadily. And so today, I'm actually really going to minimize my eating today. So, yeah, we'll see. Now, let me tell y'all something about that. Mark doesn't speak to Tracy. Mark only knew Tracy because of where she worked. And we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We are very good. And that's all I need to say about that. Like I said, when you know what you know, you don't have to prove nothing to these people. But I tell you what, when we were in Austin, y'all saw him on that boat. See what I'm saying? I'll give y'all a little inkling of if he's there or not. You'll hear his voice in the background every once in a while. I'll let you know that it's still good. But can I say this? And I ain't going nowhere, and he ain't going nowhere. But let's hypothetically say that that did happen. Do you think I have a problem getting somebody else, even at my age? Huh? Do you think I have a problem getting anybody else? Now, y'all hoes, that would be a feat. But I don't have to fake nobody. If I'm with somebody, you'll know it. You'll know it. Period. So that's all I need to say about that. And I ain't bragging. I'm just confident that at the end of the day, baby, I don't have a problem getting somebody else. I don't want nobody else because I'm happy with who I'm with. But I'm just here to say to let you know that if that were the case, baby, I wouldn't have a problem. What's up, Sassy?
Hey, good morning. Happy Monday.
Hey, happy Monday. How you doing?
I'm okay. It's Monday, and I just
Yeah,
finished.
it is. Meetings.
Well, a lot of administrative stuff for me today. So I'm like, ugh. I wanted to tell you I just finished a replay of Lolo's because I was over here getting myself ready from the waist up. And I didn't hear anybody or see anybody telling you. I don't know what you're gonna think about this. So this is the way it went. So Lola went live after Lemon,
Mm-hmm.
and I call her Lori. Lori went live after Lemon, and then you know how the whole menagerie of casts come up there and stuff, you know. So at this particular time, I can't remember. I think it's Lemon. Oh, it's Lemon, Envy the Weirdo, and Krista. Okay, and somebody is trying to pay in the background. We don't know who it is, but somebody is trying to pay um Lemon off the panel. So Lori goes into this whole thing like, no, Lemon does not accept money to get me paid off. I'm not gonna accept any money to pay him off and whatever, right? Then they send money to kick off Krista. Lori kind of people are talking, and Lori is in the background. You can hear her like, no, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. So then it seems like the person doubled it. This part I'm assuming, but you can tell by Lori's summations that something has changed. She's like, oh damn girl, I'm not gonna be able to deny this one, right? Like this one is too big. So she tells Krista, she's like, girl, I'm so sorry, but I gotta drop you down. Krista's like, you gonna drop who down? And so Lori's like, I'm sorry, but it's a lot of money and I need it. So Lemon is like, how much is it? How much is it? And Lori's like, it's $80. And Krista's like, and Lori's like, forget it. I'll send it back. I'll send it back. I'm just gonna send it back. I'm not gonna accept it. I don't want you to be mad. Forget it. So Krista's on silent, right? Okay. Then Lemon says, okay, check your Cash App. So she checks her Cash App. Lemon sends her the $80. Okay. So she's like, thank you so much, Lemon. I appreciate it. Okay. All is good. Well, in the meantime, in between time, Lori says, but I just want to let y'all know that if I get another Cash App to drop anybody from the panel, I'm going to take it. Krista says, let me help you out. Let me do you one better. Click. And clicked off the link and went live. And then Lemon stayed over to Lori's for a little bit, and then he went over there with Krista. So that's the new. So I don't know if Krista and I didn't see Krista. So I don't know if Krista and Lori is into it now. It seems like they are. Like I ain't coming back and all that. I said, Lord have mercy.
That's really interesting. Cause see, I don't do the payment. I tried it once, but I'm like, nah, I don't do the payment to drop people because it causes problems, and then
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it really hinders your growth of who will come on the platform. Because people will pay to get people off, and the next thing you know, you don't really have a great platform. So
Oh,
You know,
goodness.
I
They said Krista called Lolo every B word she could. So there
but
you
see,
go.
that's the thing though. I saw Krista curse Lemon out, and I was thoroughly entertained. I don't know why. I was thoroughly entertained, not because I don't like Lemon. I just think I don't like Lemon's platform.
It was an entertaining curse out.
Yeah, and it's not. It's because I don't like Lemon's platform. I don't like how people can come on his platform and just disrespect anybody. I can understand if it's a one-on-one, but you know, and then how they flip the script and all of this stuff. And so I think that Krista cursing him out and really just going there with him and not sitting there laughing and giggling like some people do was just a change. It was like a needed change that somebody is going to stand up and say, "No, you ain't gonna talk to me that way."
Yeah.
And I don't blame Krista. Let me say this: you got to use your mind. If she was going to be threatened to be kicked off if she gets another Cash App, then Krista was smart to do it before she got embarrassed. And then I don't blame Krista. I would go ahead and start my Walmart across from that Target and at least siphon off some people to get my money. And so, you know, I hope Krista start working smarter and not harder. And that's the whole thing. And Krista cussing Lolo out. Well, you know, I don't have anything personal against Lolo, but you know, Krista is Krista, and it seems like it's equal opportunity cuss out. So she don't care who. So I'm like, okay, that's how you gonna be that way. So I just think it's interesting, but you know, I don't drop people down. I just find it interesting that this money is flowing this way, and then you know, damn, I really need the money. Girl, I thought you was gonna say $250. You just said $80. Okay.
But that's the other part that I want to see if you like. What are your thoughts about the other side? If it's all subjective, right? So if $80, if 250 would have been your number, okay, great. But if 80 is Lori's number and she could really get some things accomplished with that $80, how do you feel about that?
Well, it is what it is. I mean, you know, she should have done it the first time. You know, the thing is, if you gonna say you're gonna drop the person, just go ahead and drop the person. It's like Kill Bill when that character said you should have killed me while you had me. Okay, you should have did the job because now it's gonna come back even harder. And so my thing is, if you gonna do it, just go ahead and do it. Just go ahead and drop the act and be done with it. Because at the end of the day, when you don't do it now, it gets worse and it comes back. So that's my feeling. Somebody said, "What can you accomplish with $80?"
A phone
I don't know. Not in this.
A lot of stuff, Jay. There's a lot of people
like
that
what?
are struggling. A phone bill, a light bill, groceries, gas to get back and forth. A lot of stuff.
You know, you can't get 5 items of groceries without paying $100.
Well, but that's five more. That's 5 more.
I
I'm in the middle of this one because I don't drop people. You know, if I were to go, if I was, you know, start back going, I don't drop people. I'm not, that's not my thing because if I ever get dropped for money, it's a wrap. I ain't coming back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the middle of this one. I understand, but yeah, you can get stuff done.
Well, my thing is this, though.
That's your
My thing is this, though. She should have dropped her at the beginning because it made it worse. And the thing is, Lemon gave her $80. So he made up for the deficit that she had if she would have dropped Krista. So now you're saying that if anybody gives me some more money, then I'm going to have to drop you. So now it done turned to greed because you got the $80. It's not like you didn't get the $80. Lemon Cash App you the $80. So now it's greed because at the end of the day, if you would have done it at the beginning, fine. And that's the thing. If Lemon gave you the $80, then it's all fair now. It's even Steven. He just paid you for something that you didn't want to do, but you stopped it, and he sent you the $80. So now you're going to tell me, okay, if somebody give me some more money, they're going to drop you. So it's looking like greed to me. But hey, it is what it is because it ain't no friends on YouTube.
I think you're making good points. The other side, the advocate for the other side is Krista is a real character on these streets, right? She does a lot of stuff. A lot of people are irritable by her. Why do you think? Well, I already know the answer to this question because she has boundaries, but even though people don't think she has boundaries, but let me ask it anyway. So why wouldn't she just play along? And that's her homegirl. Oh, the other thing I forgot to add is they have each other's phone numbers.
Okay. And
So, well, they're more friendly than just a regular subscriber.
it ain't no friends on YouTube.
I know that, but I just said friendly. I didn't say friends. Friendly. They're more friendly. And so, but so why wouldn't it have been more of like, if you're already a character, you know, why wouldn't it have been more like, okay, you know, F these people, like, girl, let's just get this money.
Well, who gonna get the money? Is she gonna send some back?
I don't know. Maybe she could have worked it out.
But baby, let me tell you something. YouTube will bring out the greed in people. That's why I don't work in groups. This is why I don't do alliances, because people always don't want to kick back. And my thing is, you know, So I just think that if people remember that we are 1099s and everybody's a subcontractor, not even a contractor, but a subcontractor, then people be fine. But people put emotions into this thing, and I don't. That's why I can. Brian can cuss me out today and click on my link tomorrow. I don't really care because I'm serious. It's just for my money. And I've always been honest about that. And people get mad at me, but I'm like, baby, it's about the money. It's not about these. I don't know these people. I don't know these people. It's just like, is it going to be on AdSense? Can I put my AdSense stuff in? Can I put my commercials in? And that's all. The only thing I don't do is I don't like putting commercials in when I'm doing my lives, because the people who come in shouldn't have to go through that. That's the people who are doing the replay. And so I don't like doing that. But at the end of the day, I put my commercials in, and I make pretty good money. I mean, like I said, I don't make anything less than $1,000. So, you know, I'm good with that. I'm not trying to count anybody else's coin. I'm just satisfied with what I get. But when these people start treating this as a business, and they start looking at themselves as entertainment, and this is my character, and sometimes I talk about serious things, then they don't get all caught up in this, because I can't believe the emotional stuff that people are in. And I'm like, y'all don't have no friends? Y'all don't have nobody to talk to? Because that's what it really gives.
Maybe they don't, yeah. Okay, I just wanted to come tell you that was the only thing I got from most of everything last night. I was like,
I mean, like I said, and I did not watch. You know, every once in a while I'll go in and try to look, but I can't do it for long periods of time. So that's it. Who is this Sassy, aka Esther? What did you do to that person?
I don't know that person. I think that person is UNC girl, and she's always had a real big fandom for me, and I've never spoken to her or said anything to her.
Okay. And for this William McRae blonde wig, I have made 2,000. I have. So what's the deal? My thing is, when I get under a certain amount, then it's time to leave. But again, you ain't making it. This is the money I make. So, you know, I mean, go find somebody else to troll. And this is what I don't like, Sassy. These new trolls don't even put a color on it. I'm really going to start ignoring these trolls until they start paying for it. And because the old trolls back in the day wanted you to see what they have to say. I can't stand these cheap trolls. I mean, put at least $5 on it.
Yeah.
I can't stand these cheap trolls.
I agree. Yeah, and they're so insistent. Like you know what I mean? That's
a company, girl. You better answer. That's a company.
That's my timer telling me I got 10 minutes before this first meeting, child.
I ain't mad at you. Let me say this, you all. I do not care what you all say. I keep on seeing Sassy's picture. Sassy is not ugly. I'm just sorry. I'm not gonna give that to Sassy. We have seen many camera slips, and we know what unattractive looks like. Okay. We done seen some camera slips where it looked like Friday the 13th, Jason over there, Mike Myers over there on Halloween. Baby, we done seen it all. Sassy is not an unattractive person. And let me say this, Sassy. When somebody was describing bougie, everybody they mentioned was a light-skinned person. And see, that tells me something. That tells me a lot. So again, I'm not gonna go there with y'all. Y'all don't like Sassy because Sassy is giving y'all, I go to work. I got stuff going on for me. And y'all don't like that. That's all. And I mean, that's all I will give. But if I stay here and went with y'all, it'd be crazy. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Well, it's okay. I mean, Sassy's
And
quite.
let me say this too. I would not ever take anybody who can produce a GED or high school diploma serious.
Oh,
Okay? Uh, and again, that's really interesting. But I'm going to leave that alone. You all love mediocrity. Y'all love
love,
train wrecks. Y'all
love.
love people who are always in a crisis. Y'all like that stuff. But it makes you all feel some kind of way when somebody is confident and doing their thing. It really bothers you all. And this is why every once in a while I'll flash that house because I know it makes you hoes mad. I know it makes you mad because you don't think I deserve it. And see, that's the whole thing. But you don't make that decision because you don't know what I had to do and what I had to do to get that. But you know, because there's some glory behind the story. So again, I just look at you all, but y'all love tragedy. That's why y'all always over there with dragons because y'all like that kind of shit. Y'all love mess and y'all love people who going through. But if somebody is doing something for themselves or it seems like they have themselves together and going on, y'all hate folks. Y'all ain't bothering me because I got my little Discord and my little micro channeling. That shit don't bother me at all. Because you know what? I can do it. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Well,
Now, and you don't have to like it. And you can say what the hell you want. Oh, you think you better? I don't think I'm better than nobody. I just think that I made some more opportunities for myself and opened up a channel. And that's all I'm gonna say. Ain't no midlife crisis, baby. Baby, I'm not in a crisis. See, that's the whole thing. There's no crisis here. I'm in a golden zenith state right now. It ain't no crisis. It ain't no crisis at all. So again, do what you got to do. Go ahead, Sassy. I'm sorry. I had to tell these people something.
well, I'm too joyful and too happy, too peaceful to care. Anyway, have a great Monday. Seems like I click your link on Mondays and Fridays, so I'll see you on Friday.
I guess so. You know, I mean, you know, that's when people call in sick.
I wish I got to use this. I got to use this
Monday,
unlimited PTO for my cruise, child. I ain't got
okay,
this. I can't be doing
Mondays
those
and Fridays.
sick
I know that's right.
All
So
right.
anyway, Sassy, but thank you for coming on. I
All
appreciate
right.
you.
Talk to y'all later. Hey, everybody in the chat, smooches. Bye, y'all.
Bye. Now that was Sassy. Anyway, baby, this ain't no midlife crisis here. It ain't no stress on this face. Anyway, it's really funny. But that's why I love y'all trolls. I'm tired of cheap trolls, though. I really am. Y'all need to step up y'all game, okay? Because y'all don't have nothing on the OG trolls. The OG trolls used to put a color on it. You know why I know? Because when I used to troll, I used to put a color on it to let you know that I'm paying for you to see this. Anyway, moving right along. Thank you, Gubs girl. It is in the process of healing right now because again, because they purposely injure the face, and what I mean by that is, you know, so it just produces collagen. So I'm excited about that. I mean, I don't know why people ban, but I don't think she's ugly. Now y'all can think she's ugly, but I don't think she's aesthetically. I don't think anything is aesthetically wrong with her. You know, and it is what it is. But hey, girl, you got to take care of yourself. It's all about maintenance and taking care of yourself. Nobody ain't going through no midlife crisis. I mean, and you know what? One thing I heard a lady say, she was at Dr. Truesdale, and she said life is too short to be looking ugly. She said, I might as well look good while I'm growing old. I'm like, okay, girl, you better go ahead and say what you got to say. I ain't mad at you. So if you want to do that for you. I mean, do that for you. Do what you need to do for you. Do what you need to do for you. But like I said, I don't mind people talking about it because what's going to happen is some people are going to try it. What's up, MBK? People are going to try it, period. And it's really good for black people because, you know, we already have good skin for the most part and got the melanin and stuff. So it really looks good on us. But we just don't know about it because it's always been geared towards European people. But if you do it, find a good black dermatologist or someone who works with ethnic skin, and baby, you can have yourself a ball. So, yeah. MBK, what's going on with you? Now, MBK reminds me a lot of Binary. They come out. Do they come out the same camp? Because Binary and MBK reminds me of a lot of each other. Look, let me tell you something. Baby, I'm enjoying what I'm doing. Do you hear me? I'm enjoying life, and I'm willing to try something new. Pastor has side teeth and can focus. Oh, Jesus, I don't know what that's about, Boom. Boom can be everywhere. Boom can be everywhere. That's right. If I wear it tomorrow, it'll be clean because one thing I do is have a wash and a dryer at my house. So again, so what's the read? So what's the read? If I wear it every day, long as I have a washer and dryer, what's the read? What's the read? So William McCray Blonde Wig, I'm gonna drop the link so you can come up and show us what you wearing today. So you can cam up and show me what you wearing today. Since you are concerned about mine, come on up and show me what you wearing today. Come on up here and show us how nice you look. Come on, there go the link. Click on it and let's do this. I mean, well, see, that's the whole thing. So I'm trying to ask you, what's the read? What's the read? Because if I have a washer and a dryer, and if I wear this every day, and if it's clean, then what's the read? I'm just trying to ask you. But I want you to come up here and show us what you're working with, since you're so opulent and you own everything. Come on up here and show us how you look, ho. Come on up here and show us how you look. You got a lot of words for me, but come and show me. Come and shit on me. Come and show me what you got. I mean, I know you're going to shit on me. So there go the link. Go ahead and click on it. See, I do not, I sit here and laugh because people got a lot of words, but they won't click that link. So anyway, a coward can sit back in obscurity and talk junk, but won't click a link. But won't click a link. Bitch, I never said I was rich. I never said, do you think that? But I never said that. You will never look at a video that I have and I said I was rich. But what I do have is a wash and a dryer. And if I want to wear this hoe every day, I can. So what's the read? I'm just trying to figure out what's the read. What's the read? What's the read? I know. That's what I look at. Look, Jewel Duncan, that's the whole thing. But for these people, you know, I got plenty of clothes in the closet. But I'm not here for you. Oh, I'm not here for you. But long as this is clean, that's all I need to worry about. And for a hoe who ain't clicking on and coming on no link, they don't have nothing to say to me. What's up, St. James? See, I respect people like St. James because St. James will click a link and he comes on his show and he's fully there. So I can respect him. But for a troll who is obscure and we don't know what they look like, yeah, it's easy to talk mess when we can't see. but I'm good. So moving right along. When I get tired, I'll go ahead and ban them and block them. When I get tired. Yeah, they scared of a camera, St. James. They scared of a camera. They scared of camera slips and they scared of cameras. Yeah, I heard that she posted Vivian, but Bertha may not be feeling well. Bertha may not be feeling well, y'all, because every time I go to hear Bertha May, I hear that thing. So anyway, I just blocked William McCray blonde wig because of the mere fact that you say there's no need to block. Okay, that's when I do it. Bloop. All right. Anyway, come back with a new troll page. Anyway, you all, Lord have mercy. The block still works. It will never, never, never lose its power. The block still works. I know the block still works. Hey! Oh, yes, the block still works. Oh, yes, the block still works. Hey! Oh, yes, the block still works. I know that the block still works. Oh, yes, I know the block still works. It will never, never, never lose its power. Don't, the block still works. Yes, I know the block still works. Woo. Oh, yes, the block still works. I know that the block still works. Oh, yes, I know the block still. Oh, yes, the block still works. Hey, man, I felt that. Ooh, I felt that in the spirit. Hey, I felt that in the spirit. The block still works. Oh, my God. The block still works. It will never lose its power. The block. Amen. Amen. I felt that in the spirit. Ooh, the block still works. All right, y'all. Well, I am where I need to be. Yeah, Vivian, she put your stuff on. Girl, I don't even know what's going on. I gotta go over there and check. Well, look, y'all. I gotta go. But look, I will be talking to y'all later. Oh my God, Castro and Myra still going at it. Jesus touch. But anyway, y'all, I am out. I will talk to y'all later. Peace and love. Bye.